And there is my silent film act for the day. Lights, camera, action. Yeah, we do a little bit and we evolve over time. Yes, the mute was on. I think we're all good now. Thank you, CC Rowe. No more Charlie Chaplin kind of acting that I have to do. But you guys can read lips. You caught all that. Theme team stuff today. So yes, just a short episode. I wasn't on yesterday, so I thought I would pop on today, show you where the theme team is at, open some packs, see if we can improve it a little bit. And yeah, I'm excited. That's why I popped on today, because EVC's got me so engulfed in building up a theme team that I wanted you guys to be part of this initial build, right? It's the first week that I'm in the league. Want to show you who I have so far, who I'm gunning for, and kind of in a playoff, getting close to a playoff position. So I didn't want this to wait till Monday, because then it's like, okay, last week we did this and you guys didn't get to see any of that first week theme team action. So I blame EVC for this bonus stream. And again, we'll lead right into EVC at 3:30. He's coming on at 3:30 to talk CC5 missions, probably announce the winner of his contest for the 25 standard packs that he is going to give away. And I'm sure he'll recap where the theme teams are at right now. So I'm just going to focus on that one team today. There's no giveaway, but there are drops. If you haven't got your drops yet, you should be able to get a few from me today before we head into EVC. So again, guys, just an impromptu kind of stream. When I went on, I didn't notice anyone else was on our kind of streamer schedule. Didn't see anyone scheduled for before 3:30. So figured, you know what? Let's pop on. I want to show you where the theme team is at. So can you smell the weekend? The weekend is almost here. In fact, it's, about 2:30 Eastern time. Pretty close to that. So some of you on the Eastern Coast are getting closer to your weekend. Hope you have a lot planned. What are you planning to do? Just sit home and relax and catch up on your OOTP. Here in Canada, I'm happy. In Alberta, it is -4 degrees Celsius. That's like summertime. I'm cool with that. It's not too cold, and it's not extreme sweater weather. Say that 20 times fast. Sweater weather. Although am rocking kind of the NHL today, the Edmonton Oilers, the hometown team, and the first team that I followed growing up. Yes, the big bad Bruins. That was my first ever favorite NHL team, because I love the big bad Bruins and Don Cherry coach team. Terry O'Reilly, Brad Park, Stan Jonathan, Jerry Cheevers. Yeah, I remember those teams. That's kind of when I first started collecting hockey cards too, was back in the late 70s. And yeah, I was always going after the Bruins. And then Edmonton from the WHL, they joined the league in 79-80, I believe it was, with Winnipeg and Hartford and Quebec City. They kind of came over from the World Hockey League and they joined the NHL. I was living in British Columbia at the time, so I was a Bruins and Canucks fan. And then when I went to university in Edmonton, I started following and cheering for the Oilers. So Oilers, Canucks, Bruins, those are kind of my teams that I follow and support. Of course, when it comes down to it, I would support any Canadian team that made it to the finals, because they haven't won a cup since, I think it was like 1994. The Montreal Canadiens under Patrick Waugh, I think, was the last Canadian team to win the cup. So yeah, that's where I stand with the hockey. Wherever you guys are, I hope you're enjoying a wonderful weather day too. You know, you don't live in Havana where it's 82, but if you're in Orlando, it's 80. That's beautiful temperatures for this time of year. New Orleans is 73. And then, of course, we've got down in the bottom, Coral Harbor, minus 27 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So Edmonton is way up on the list this time. If you remember last week on Monday, I think it was, we were at the bottom, coldest place in North America. So that is your weather update. In terms of other things going on in the news, of course, if you're following the winter meetings, we'll do a quick refresh here. Yesterday, bunch of different things, nothing really major other than officially Philadelphia signing Trey Turner. So yes, Trey Turner now is officially a Philadelphia Philly. And yeah, the Phillies and the Padres, they are going to be pretty dangerous next year. Padres getting Bogarts and the Phillies getting Trey Turner. Today, let's see if anything's gone on. Just a couple things. Philadelphia, another signing, Matt Strom. So they improved their pitching staff. And the Cardinals officially sign catcher Wilson Contreras. So a couple, fairly big names in the pool. Nothing still from my Toronto Blue Jays. Again, nothing since November 30th when Don Mattingly was signed on as the bench coach. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. And Padres are going to be, if they get coaching this year, they are going to be a dangerous team. I think the Dodgers, try as they might, I think they're in tough this year. Padres, Cardinals, you can never count out the Cardinals. Of course, we've got the Phillies. The Mets made some major upgrades as well, getting Verlander. National League is pretty strong. And of course, in the American League, you never count out the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Blue Jays. Cleveland should be strong again. And in the West, Texas, they made that big signing with their pitcher. And yeah, it's getting you excited for baseball season. I love the winter meetings when players start to move teams, because it's like, okay, let's get the pitchers and catchers reporting. Let's get to the end of February and get the Grapefruit League going and get on with a new season. Yeah. So right now we just can fantasize about a new season by playing OOTP. All right, let us go and talk theme team. If you haven't caught my episode earlier this week when I announced the theme team, I kind of went through all the rules. I'm just going to run through them quickly for those of you that may be new here. And thank you, CDR131, for the follow. Really, really value that. You are now follower number 392. Wow, closing in on 400 already. But the theme team is pretty simple. Anyone that has been in a TV show, in a movie, on a game show prior to 1985, has acted in theater, Broadway, they are eligible to be on my theme team. And going through and doing some research, there are some big names that qualify if I can ever pull them in packs or, get them through the card shop. So again, just a recap of who I have so far. And if you've seen this already, well, just here's a recap of who is eligible for my theme team. Currently on the team, Sandy Alomar Jr., who played a bit role in the movie Little Big League from 1994. Might remember that one, where a youngster takes over, I think it was the New York Mets, or maybe Minnesota Twins. I think the Minnesota Twins. Also, we have Wade Boggs, the lowest Wade Boggs right now. He appeared in Bending All the Rules in 2002, and also was in an episode of Cheers in 1988. And yeah, it was sad to hear Kirstie Alley, a longtime member of the Cheers cast, passed away earlier this week. Great actress. I remember her from some Star Trek. She was in Cheers. even right up into her late 60s and 70s, she was acting on TV. So I believe she was, in her early 70s or mid 70s. Wow. These actors that we grew up watching get old pretty quick. I guess we get old pretty quick too. So I do have Wade Boggs on there. Rob Deere, who is probably my MVP so far. We'll take a look at the team later. But Rob Deere, 63 rated card. He was in a B-rated movie called The Darwin Conspiracy. And Steve Garvey, Wally Joyner had bit roles in that movie. So he is on the team. We have my first major pull in a pack. So this was a card I pulled on stream on Monday when I announced the theme team, Roger Clemens. So he is my stud pitcher right now, 92 diamond, and he was in Airless and Anger Management, amongst other things that he acted in. That was in 2003. Yep, yeah, we talked about that. Wade Boggs was on the Cheers episode, absolutely. Mike Donlin. Here is a card I got in a choice pack, and I'm glad I chose him, and I'll explain why a little bit later. If you've been following the CC5 missions, you'll understand why Donlin's an important guy. But Donlin acted in a lot of, again, kind of B-rated movies after baseball. Turkey Mike was his nickname. And yeah, when I look up him on IMDb, he had a lot of different roles. So I was glad to choose him in a choice pack. He was the only actor in that choice pack. Probably not the best rated that I could have chosen, but the one that fits the team. Also, Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson was in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Pretty sure he had a good friendship off screen with Will Smith, but his card won't last long on the team because it's only a 69, but definitely an early contributor to the theme team. The women tore his clothes off. Bo Jackson, are you talking about? Are you still on a Wade Boggs there, Vanilla Gorilla? Yes, a lot of these actors, I'm sure, women would want to tear their clothes off. George Sisler was the second choice pack. My theme team got lucky in a couple perfect draft tournaments and got two low diamond, actually one low diamond and one high diamond choice pack. And George Sisler, the only thing that he appeared in was the TV show To Tell the Truth. And that was kind of a fun game show in the 50s and 60s where you would have three people come on and you would have your contestants, and only one of them was telling the truth. The other two were lying. And the contestants had to figure out who was telling the truth. And if they figured it out, they won prizes. So George Sisler made an appearance on that game show back in 1961. So that one episode qualifies him to be on the theme team. So those were the first 7 kind of big players that we added. And then over the course of the week, I did add Bill Mazeroski, who again was in an episode of The Odd Couple. Very funny episode where Roberto Clemente was asked to hit into a triple play for the TV show. And Roberto said, "I'm Roberto Clemente. I don't hit in triple plays. That would not look good on me." So Bill Mazeroski stepped up and said, "I'll do it. I'll hit on the triple play." And it was a funny scene because Walter Matthau was at the game and he didn't get to see it because he was arguing with Felix on the phone. So he missed the game-ending triple play. So he is one of my second basemen. Darryl Strawberry. You see my little animated Homer Simpson on screen there. Simpsons have provided me with lots of players that I can choose. And right now, only Darryl Strawberry have I plucked from the Simpsons episode. So he is a 77 rated power A guy that I'm using in right field and DH, but he qualifies. Derek Jeter. Did you see the movie The Other Guys with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg? Well, Derek Jeter was in that movie. Just a short little bit. And good enough, because he qualifies to play shortstop for me on my team. And then a couple that appeared in the Vikings. Great cast choices here. Noah Syndergaard. The only card he has in the game is a 58, but I'll take it because I need pitchers. So Noah Syndergaard played a role in the Vikings, as did Josh Donaldson. Yes, playing with the Blue Jays at the time, and I get to use his best card in the game, which is the 76 rated silver card. So Josh Donaldson is on the team. And then I added a few more. You may not have seen these on the Wednesday stream, but I was able to add Satchel Paige. Right now, just the 80 level Satchel Paige. I need pitchers, and he played in the movie The Kid from Cincinnati with a bunch of other baseball players. Right now, I've just added him. Frank Baker, third baseman from 1911. Frank Baker was in a couple movies, Home Run Baker's Double and The Shortstop's Double, as well as the Baseball Review of 1917. So he gets to qualify for the acting that he did. And if you've ever watched The Ballers, I think it might be a Prime series, maybe an HBO series, but one episode of Ballers with The Rock, Mr. Giancarlo Stanton played in an episode, and that's when he was in Miami. And hey, I'll take it because that's one of the best cards that we came across early in the game, that 93 rated diamond card. So fantastic. I was ecstatic to add him to the team. And then my two most recent additions. You have not seen these ones yet. I purchased off the card shop for about 28,000 perfect points. Again, I'm a free-to-play player, but I generated enough perfect points from gameplay or selling cards that I opened up to get Hank Aaron. So I didn't complete the missions because it was much cheaper just to buy him for 28,000 perfect points. And Hank Aaron played in the movie Summer Catch. I think it was in the 1990s or early 2000s with Jessica Biel. Yep, good-looking actress. Freddie Prinze Jr. And he played a scout. He was on the radar gun in that movie for a short but very memorable scene. If you've ever seen that movie, it was a nice little scene with Hank Aaron running a radar gun. And John, I think this is John C. McGinley or McGinty or something like that, famous for a lot of different sitcoms. He was beside him in that scene. So what I love about this theme team is I get to explore different players and the roles that they were in. And the last person that I just added this guy yesterday, Clayton Kershaw. And this one I did finish the live missions because it was really cheap. I think I finished this mission with like 500 perfect points. It was really easy to finish. I just had to finish the NL West, get the 80 live players for NL West, which again, most of them were between 10 and 30 perfect points. And that allowed me to pick up Clayton Kershaw. And Clayton Kershaw appeared in an episode of the sitcom New Girl back in, I think, the mid to late 2000s. But there he is right there with the main actress. And I will gladly add a diamond pitcher to the lineup. So those were my two most recent ads, and pretty big ads. Cicero says, talking about pitchers, do you have Jose Rijo on your list? He was in a movie called Sugar about a Dominican pitcher trying to make it in the big leagues. No, I was not aware of Jose Rijo, but now I am. Thanks, Cicero. I will keep a lookout for him as we move along. So there we have my kind of slides. And again, thank you, EVC, for hooking me in, throwing out the little worm there and getting me involved in theme teams. I love it. I'm having a ball. It's a lot different from my regular teams, and I'm spending a lot of time looking for which players are eligible for the theme team. All right, how we doing? We got 5 minutes before our next ad break. Again, I'm only going to be on until 3:30 Eastern because I want to lead into the master himself, the conductor of the theme team orchestra, Mr. EVC. So we'll lead into him at 3:30. And if you entered his contest on a Thursday, you may find yourself the winner of 25 standard packs. So great that OTP allowed him to do that giveaway. Let's switch to the game. Today's blend is peppermint Nespresso, some butter pecan, coffee creamer, and a little bit of coffee crisp as well. The voice is much better than it was earlier on in the week. So kind of helped me, influence me to come back on today for a little bit. Make up for some lost time. All right, let's go on to the theme team. Again, only going to look at the theme team today. Going to open up some packs. No way. Johnny Bench was in Partridge Family? Really? I'll have to check that because, hey, we know we've got a new Johnny Bench. So this is where the theme team is at. We have accumulated since Wednesday 56 packs, including 1 gold and 1 choice pack. So within 48 hours, just grinding away in tournaments, because this is all tournaments. I don't have this account linked to Twitch or anything like that, so I don't get drops on this account. This is strictly, look at my transactions. We've got login rewards. And then we've got 10 standard packs from a tournament, 3 standard packs, 3 standard packs, 10 standard packs. And nothing in the last couple of hours. But yeah, that's how I am accumulating possible content for the team just by getting in all these iron and bronze tournaments. All right. Where are we? Where are we in the league standings? Just take a look here. Marty McSorley. I don't know about the greatest ever, but maybe the second most feared back in the 80s and early 90s was Marty McSorley. The most feared guy was a guy named Dave Semenko. He literally had hands made of cement. And Marty McSorley, though, if you got him angry, he was involved in a stick swinging incident where he took someone out with his stick. Very dangerous play. But yes, the Oilers did well because they had protectors for their star players. You didn't mess with Wayne Gretzky or Yari Curry or Glenn Anderson, because guys like McSorley and Semenko and a lot of their bruisers, they would come and talk to you, and they'd come talk to you with their fists. So you didn't touch Wayne Gretzky. And of course they had Mark Messier, and Mark could handle himself. He didn't need protection. So one of the reasons for their 5 cups that they've got having protection. You didn't make a run at Wayne Gretzky. And that's kind of what the Oilers are lacking now. While the game has changed a lot, right? We don't see a lot of fighting, but guys like Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, you don't see the protectors anymore. And that was always a fun part of the game. Whether you like fighting in hockey or don't like fighting, it generally created excitement in the crowd and could change momentum. If your player won a fight in the game, momentum could change and that could help you win the game. All right, what else do I want to show off here? Let's see. And if you're new to the channel, yes, typically I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. But because of my excitement for the theme team and wanting to open some packs and show you guys where we're at, I decided to come on for about an hour today. All right, we are in the standings. Currently 81-33. I'd say that's pretty good for a bunch of actors. We have a break coming up here, guys. We will be back in 90 seconds. And then, we'll take a look at how the players are doing and open some packs. See you back in about 90 seconds. And if you're a subscriber and you don't have to watch ads, here's your bonus coverage. Yes, take a look at the last game by Lights Camera Action. Facing off against, looks like someone that typed in their license. I wonder if anyone's tried to get the second copy of the game by using this license here. Strange team name. And we tie it up with a Sandy Alomar 2-run home run shot, making it a 2-2 game. They take the lead 4-2 in the top of the fifth. We come back with 3 of our own. Bo Jackson singles, George Sisler walks, Donlin walks, and Darryl Strawberry drives home a couple. We hold that 5-4 lead into the 7th inning. Then we fall behind 6-5. The bottom of the 7th, we score 3 of our own. George Sisler walks, Mike Donlin sacrifices him to second, Hank Aaron walks, and Rob Deere triples. We go to the bottom of the 8th and we expand on our lead 10-6. And then nothing in the top of the 9th. So there is the latest game from Lights Camera Action. I know most of you guys were on a break, but for the subscribers, they got a little bonus coverage. So we won that game 10-6 and are currently 81-33. The only disappointing thing about that is that should be a first place team. But we're in a division with the Alder Ridge Marauders, and they are 101-13. they have a stacked team in rookie. We're 20 games out with an 81-33 record. That is just criminal. Criminal, I tell ya. Yes, Gorgo. As I said at the beginning, because I didn't stream yesterday, EVC has me so fixated on a theme team, and it's the first week of the theme team, and I normally wouldn't stream again till Monday, and I lost all those days to kind of show off the theme team and show the progress of it. I would have went from Wednesday to Monday without talking about the theme team. So I wanted to pop on for a quick hour here and lead into EVC to show you where the theme team is at, because I'm excited about it. It is fun. I'm having a ball creating this all-star movie star theme team. So that's why, I came on Friday, is just to give everyone an update where the theme team is at, because I've watched a few other people streaming and some of the comments are, oh yeah, did you see Lap's theme team with the movie stars? That's pretty cool. So I wanted to kind of give an update in this first week. So yeah, that's why I popped on today. Not a long stream, but focused only on this team here. So yeah, we are currently doing extremely well. There are 5 theme teams in Rookie. Mine, of course, Daydream Nation. I believe all players named after Sonic Youth members. Yeah, Sonic Youth. So this is a Sonic Youth theme team. So you got some Jimmies and some Henrys, some Moores, I guess. Steven. I'm not familiar with the band, but looks like he's following his criteria. And then we have the New York Metropolitans. And this theme team run by Space Lion Bear, they are doing really well. They are currently sitting at 82 and 31. So almost identical to my team. And then we've got EVC's rookie theme team. One of 6 that he runs. Man, I find it challenging running one theme team. He's got 6 going. This is the Fernando Maniacs, where all players are 1 degree of separation from Fernando Valenzuela. These are players that played with him at some point in his career. So very cool concept. He's been waiting for that peak Fernando card, which we haven't got yet. And then the other top team is the last theme team, Jackie Robinson Rumblin' Rookies. So the criteria for this team is any rookie that finished, I believe, in the top 3 in Rookie of the Year balloting. So all these players on the team finished in the top 3, or at least most of them. Maybe he's still constructing his team. How does a theme team relate to an obscure 80s rock band? yeah. Well, I give the Bear some credit because he loves Sonic Youth. And so all the Sonic Youth band members, their names get picked and transfer over to baseball. So yeah, kind of a cool way of doing it. Easy because you only got so many names to work with. So you just go into the card shop and you type in that name and you're able to find players pretty easily. So when we look at the overall standings, this goes to show how competitive theme teams are. Look, we've got the second place team, 3rd, 4th, 5th. 4 of the top 5 teams currently are theme teams. And then the Sonic Youth one is 6, 7, 8, 9th. So all the theme teams are in the top 10 of this league. But look at those top teams, 101 wins. Wow, I thought having 81 was really good. So in terms of the standings again, it looks like we'll make the wild card. We are currently 24 and a half games up in the wild card race. So I would think unless we go on a major a slide that we have a pretty good chance. Hey, EVC, yeah, as I was mentioning, because this is my first week of a theme team and I'm so excited about it. Like I'm really pumped about this theme team concept. I thought I would come on today because I wasn't on yesterday because of power issues. And then the last time would have been Wednesday morning. And then I wouldn't be on again until Monday. So there'd be, 4 or 5 days that I wouldn't be able to show off the progress of the theme team. So that's why I'm coming on for about an hour, and I'm going to lead right into you at 3:30, and we're going to join you and hear about your contest and maybe who won that contest. I think I did okay. I don't think I won, but we'll lead into you at 3:30, so in about a half hour time. So yeah, I was just kind of mentioning how competitive theme teams are, that 4 of the top 5 teams in Rookie are theme teams, and Sonic Youth is not far behind. So again, I think we'll all make the playoffs. Only 4 get pushed up. So 5 theme teams in rookie, maximum 4 of us can go up. And nothing but fun, nothing but stat padding. Yes. So for my theme team so far, I've got Roger Clemens, who I pulled on stream, Clayton Kershaw, who I finished the live missions for about 500 perfect points. Very easy to finish. Satchel Paige, who is in a couple movies, and Noah Syndergaard. Right now, those are the only 4 true lights, camera, action pitchers. So I'm hoping to add to that today. Jose Rijo, I think Really Vanilla Gorilla, someone pointed out that he was in a movie, so I'll be looking for him. And then hitter-wise, Alomar qualifies, Sisler, Mazeroski, who is in The Odd Couple, Frank Baker, Wade Boggs, Josh Donaldson, Derek Jeter, Rob Deere, Bo Jackson, Mike Donlin, Hank Aaron, Giancarlo Stanton, who is with The Rock in Ballers, and Darryl Strawberry. So all of my hitters right now, except for Bill Salkeld and Judd Wilson, all of my hitters qualify. So I've just got 2 more to replace there. I think you have more players to choose from than I do. Well, I did not think as many baseball players acted as I'm coming across. Even if it's just obscure little movies, I did not expect to find that many actors. So Fernando played with a lot of guys in his career, but I'm coming across some gems, that's for sure. Was he really? Don Drysdale was in the Brady Bunch? Cool. So we've got Johnny Bench, who is in Partridge Family, and Don Drysdale was in the Brady Bunch. Yeah. Acting, yep. Acting is a fun definition. Mind you, even some professional actors, I wouldn't really call that acting. Have you seen Keanu Reeves act? Is that really acting? Sometimes I wonder. He's definitely got a unique way of acting. Oh, Mr. Audit, you're always good for a laugh. Well, we know he didn't play Cindy. I don't think, anyway. Oh, yes, you guys are bringing back memories of those 70 cheesy sitcoms. Yeah, they were great. They were great growing up. We just need to find maybe, wasn't Fernando Valenzuela on Fantasy Island? Didn't they CGI him as Tattoo? Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on that. All right, let us go and look at the missions for a second. And I'm going to leave the CC5 talk to EVC because that was part of his contest. The only thing I want to talk about CC5 is, where is it here? One guy that I'm going to be going after is Tris Speaker. Because Tris Speaker played in a movie. Yeah, he acted in the same movie that Satchel Paige acted in. So I get to use him if I can ever get this card. And if you remember, when I opened my choice pack, Mike Donlin was in there. So one of these high diamond guys worth 55 points was a great call to choose him because he's part of the Tris Speaker. And I also have Dick Egan, another 10 points. So this is my ultimate goal, is to add Tris Speaker to the theme team. But it's going to be expensive because a lot of these are special edition cards and nothing much above diamond on there. We've got Tony Gonzalez, 110,000, which is pretty cheap for a 99, but I've only got 19,000 perfect points. I could buy these silvers for 4,000, but that's still a little bit pricey. So we're going to hold off and see what we get in packs. Yeah, We still need that Fernando card. What's going on? This late into the cycle and no Fernando card? We need that. Probably a high diamond is what I'm guessing that we'll get from Fernando. But we still have a couple months of content. I think they're going to release content into February this year because the game was released a month late. So I think we got a lot of time there, EVC. I think your team's going to do extremely well. And the fun thing is going to be is, are we going to meet each other in the playoffs? Are these theme teams going to match up? That'll be a fun stream on Tuesday when you go over the playoffs to find out who came out of rookie. Right now, the non-theme team, Alder Ridge, looks the strongest. But they've got a lot of the live missions complete. So, all right, let us open some packs. Let's see who we can add to the theme team. So you guys are my keyboard warriors. You're going to have to kind of check into who qualifies. This is my choice pack as I finish second in a tournament. And those tournaments are great because you can pick up some valuable mission cards now. Rube Vickers. Rube Vickers is part of CC5 War. I don't know who that card is. Selling for about $44,000. He did not play in any movies. I checked out Rube Vickers already. John Clarkson. I don't know how much you know about John Clarkson, but kind of a little bit of a tragic life. He played very well. And then I guess he had a mental breakdown. He owned a cigar shop in the early 1900s and had a mental breakdown. And then I think his family had him committed to a mental asylum. And then eventually I think he had a heart attack or something. But he died at a fairly young age. I'm thinking in his 40s when he passed away. Didn't act. I looked him up already. Selling for about $35,000. Someone's willing to pay $70,000. Wow. Wow, he's part of the control mission. I think I have to take that. That's going to add to the coffers really well. $70,000. For a low diamond? Yeah, that's pretty fair. Mike Clevenger did not play in any movies, so I cannot use him. He's going for about $40,000. Of course, the download comes in. So $40,000 I could sell off Mike Clevenger, but why sell for $40 when I could sell for $70? Let's see who else we have here. Dick Bartell. Dick Bartell, none on the market right now. He is part of the extra base hits. So I think that's the Stan Musial mission. No one's really paying up for him right now. Only about $25,000. George Sisler, I have on the team already. Someone's willing to pay $25,000. Going rate's about 40. And then the final choice is Sam Thompson. And I looked up all 6 of these cards before coming on stream just to find out if I could use any. And only Sisler qualifies, but I have them already. And this one's not selling for too much. So I think it's an easy call here. Chat, I think we take the 70,000, right? Anything more than that is kind of gouging, and I don't want to, gouge people. I don't know if any of you are willing to pay 70,001, I'll put that up right now. Otherwise, I'm going to take the buy order of 70,000. I think that's extremely fair. I can't use this card. And the CC5 control is probably Is that Maddox? And I don't think Maddox pitched in or played in any movies. So I'll give you a few seconds if anyone's willing to pay 70,001. In fact, let me put that up now. I'll keep it up until I raid into EBC in about 25 minutes. Oh, I guess I have to select him before I can sell him. John Clarkson, you are the low diamond selection. But you know what? I'm just going to take the 70,000 before someone else fills that. I think that's a very fair price. And 70,000 perfect points. I'll have to check that out for me. Does it? Wildcat? Do we have a winner? Does it say that he acted in The Simpsons? Well, that is awesome. Although I could use the 60,000 perfect points, not only do I get to use him, but if Johnny Bench really was in the Partridge Family, I can get closer to completing and get my stud catcher. Wow, I like that. Thanks, guys. Thank you for checking that out. I got to go check now. What is Bench selling for? 350,000. Wow. He must be good. I haven't looked at his ratings. I'm waiting for the EBC episode where I'm sure he's going to go through all these guys. But Johnny Bench, yes, he and Tris Speaker are now on my list. Who had his own show? Did Johnny Bench have his own show? Oh, I think you're right. Didn't he have like kind of a little variety show where he was kind of like the host? If I remember correctly, Gorgo would know that. If Johnny Bench had his own TV show. I like the confidence. I know I'm right. All right, let's continue on. We now know I can add Don Mattingly. In fact, why waste an opportunity? Before I forget, I am going to take out of the lineup Judd Wilson, who doesn't qualify, and bring in Don Mattingly. Unfortunately, I do have George Sisler at first base already, so I'm going to have to find some room for him. Mattingly does better against the righties anyway, so this is perfect. Him up a little bit, and he can only play first or DH. 88 at first, and Sisler is 76. Okay, so Sisler's going DH, Mattingly first, Stanton. Oh, I got to take out someone here now. Well, this sucks. I either have to take out Donlin, Stanton, Deer, who's the lowest rated card, but he's got 43 home runs. Well. What's Donlin doing? Donlin's hitting 345. Sisler's hitting 390. A dilemma. Hank Aaron is hitting 402. Maybe getting Mattingly wasn't that helpful, because I've got to take out either Donlin at 345, Aaron at 402, Stanton at 309, or Rob Deer 273, but 43 home runs. I'm going to take Stanton out. I think he does better against the lefties. Yeah, he's better against the lefties anyway. So that makes sense. And then I've got to put in a third baseman. Wade Boggs has to come in. All right, I'll fix all that up later. Yes, Mr. Audit, let me just quickly show you. We have Giancarlo Stanton right there with The Rock, who was in the TV show Ballers. Yes, he was in an episode of Ballers with The Rock. And as I showed earlier, the two players that I added yesterday, Hank Aaron, played a bit role as a scout in Summer Catch, and Clayton Kershaw was in an episode of New Girl. So those were the two guys that I added yesterday, and they were great additions. All right, let me submit the team here. Well, look at this. Our second diamond in about 10 or 15 packs. Babe Ruth 99 or any of the new diamond cards that can help out with missions. Gorgo, that was a dark period in your media consumption. You had no TV for a number of years. Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess that would have been back in the early 70s, late 60s maybe. You betcha. Opening packs, little chef. All right, we are back for our last 10 to 15 minutes here. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We're strictly going over the theme team today. And a big shout out, big thank you for Ganba for the raid. I just noticed that came in about 8 or 9 minutes ago. Raiding with your party. Thank you so much for bringing some of your viewers and followers over here. For those of you that don't know me, I am Laptop Hound, and I'm doing a little bonus Friday stream because EVC, the conductor of our theme team extravaganza, is coming on at 3:30, and I'm going to lead into him after going through where my theme team is at. So he's going to talk about the contest he had. He's going to talk about the winner of that contest and probably update you on some of the theme teams. We are just opening packs. I got one diamond already, 98 Don Mattingly, who fits the team. And let's find out who our second diamond is. Come on, Carlos Rondon. He will not help me. He is going to be a quick sell, as I'll take the points. Can't complain though. So far the packs have been pretty nice to me. Still looking for cards that are going to help me complete the Tris Speaker mission. That's what I'm gunning for. Right now, if I go to missions, I've got only 70 out of 300 for Johnny Bench. Getting Don Mattingly today really helped that case. And I've got about 86,000 perfect points I could spend. And I have 65 out of 300 points for Tris Speaker. So both those guys can play on the team. I'm not sure about Stan Musial, if he played in any kind of movies, but he is the third most I have with 50 points. All right, let's keep plugging away here, guys, for the next few minutes, see who we can add. And again, sell off any duplicates that might help you guys out. And yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are getting drops or anything like that. I haven't checked if my drops have come in. Stan Musial did act in a TV show after he retired. Well, bonus then. I can go after Bench, Musial, and Tris Speaker. Just got to find pictures though. I don't know if Pedro or Greg Maddux, if they played in any TV shows. Okay, Wildcat says drops are hitting. Really Vanilla says drops are hitting. So unless you were on early this morning, I know Tranquil Farms came on just after midnight when the new drop starts. So if you are watching his stream, you may have got your drops already. Now we're getting into a little bit of a dead zone here. Sometimes too, I know people said they've had to deconnect their account from Twitch and then reconnect it. That I think is an extreme measure. Maybe you just have to reopen your browser again or go in game, see if you did get the drops. I'm not sure. Twitch, as a streamer, Gorgo and EVC and a lot of us, we get a lot of glitches along the way. So maybe some of the drops glitch up too. Whoa! This is a cowboy moment. Here we go. This is my first perfect in about 2.5 weeks of streaming. Bare minimum, it's 20,000, which I'm happy with. 20,000 perfect points. Ooh, let the dogs out. That is right. I'm pumped. I'm excited. Don Mattingly, Carlos Rondon. Who do we got here? Who is our perfect card? Any guesses? Clemente? Gorgo brings that pack luck. Thanks, Bailey. Thanks, Bailey, for being true and realistic. The live Verlander. And then Gorgo. Gorgo's giving me the live Kershaw. How about Mel Ott, the first captain of my Gladiator team? JDA's calling for a tops. I'll take a tops, as long as they've been in movies or TV shows. All right, let's take a look, guys. Let's see who we have. And it is he any good? Oh, yeah. Please tell me he was in a movie or TV show. Oh, yeah. I am speechless. I'm going to be honest. I don't know a lot about the Platinum 4 new cards that came out. You see that last 10 sale price? I officially have pulled the best card on stream. It used to be Jackie Robinson. It is now Sam Crawford. Someone clip this and send it to my mama, because this is fantastic. Well, you don't have to send it to my mama, but Sam Crawford. I am so nervous right now. I got to make sure I don't quick sell it. Okay, cancel. Don't touch anything. Okay. Penguin. Was Sam Crawford an actor? Okay, we're getting mixed, conflicting reports whether or not Sam Crawford actually played in any roles. At the very least, I can sell him for a boatload of PP and help get Tris Speaker. Real Teddy O, who I trust, a wealth of knowledge. In 1927, Crawford had a role as the baseball coach in Buster Keaton's comedy film College. Yes. Yes, I get to use Sam Crawford. What's his positions? First base, left field, center field. It looks like he is going to. I don't want to even create a sell order. Let's move on to the next pack. I think my theme team just got a little bit better. And an uncredited role in 1935. Okay, so we've got a couple confirmations on Sam Crawford. Yeah. Thanks for planting that seed of doubt. Right now, I'm just going to be excited that I pulled that card. But yeah, he would go a long way, and he could get me Tris Speaker. The question is, I can't remember. I don't think there were any big buy orders in on him. And why, Mr. Audit, why is he so expensive? Why does everyone want, why the big price? He doesn't seem to have like Babe Ruth kind of numbers. It's a $450 card. Meta. So mission wise, meta wise, probably right field wise. All right, let's continue on, shall we? Nelson Dean and Chris Bryant. Wow, that getting Don Mattingly and then all of a sudden getting Sam Crawford. Wow. When the platform missions come out, I'll be happy he's there. Yeah, that. Hey, you're in a village of peasants here, Mr. Audit. A bunch of us are peasants. We just sometimes get good pulls. And look, we've got our third diamond. On the theme team, who do we have? This time we have Francisco Lindor, quick sell. That one I will quick sell. Yeah, I saw that, Gorgo. I saw in your stream you were getting Plat 4 diamond luck as well. The platform 4 were hitting your stream. Nice pulls on those. Hank Edwards. This is one of those times where I'm glad I came on and streamed on a Friday, because if I would have waited till Monday, first of all, first season would be over. You guys wouldn't have got to see the building of this team, and I would not have got that Sam Crawford. And I forgot to screenshot it and put it in fire polls. I think Gorgo forgot that the other day too. He was going to screenshot one of his plat diamonds. And if you guys notice EVC when his stream goes up, let me know, and then I'll wrap mine up and we will go. Excited to see what he has to talk about today and who won his giveaway. Well, it's fun pulling packs, that's for sure. But we hit two cards. We hit Don Mattingly and we hit Sam Crawford. All right, I will leave a few packs. I'll leave a few packs for the next episode. Well, there he is in all his glory, Sam Crawford, who I got to get in the lineup real quick here. I've got so many outfielders. Oh, let's take out Bo Jackson. Bo, we hardly knew you. Let's submit that, and let's put in Sam Crawford very quickly here. against the righties. Just Rob Deer, very quick, get that lineup submitted, and we'll fix that a little bit later. So once again, we'll take a look at Sam Crawford. We've got a buy order of 200,000, a sell order of 1 million. If I was to sell him, as Mr. Audit suggested, those perfect points, if I put him up for 775, those perfect points would help a lot. I could probably get Johnny Bench, Chris Speaker, and maybe even Stan Musial. So I could convert Crawford possibly into those 3 Coopertown missions. And I got a lot more complete there. We'll deal with that off screen. We'll see if any of these guys played in movies. Sammy Sosa, he might have been in The Simpsons. We'll have to check him out a little bit later on. All right, guys, thank you for joining me on this impromptu stream. And we are going to head over to EVC, who's just started up, and watch a little bit of his theme team coverage. We'll see you again on Monday. Laptop Hound shutting off the lights in the studio for a Friday. Enjoy your weekend. It is a great day for baseball. Remember, there is no Dishnet tonight. Dishnet will not be on, so you will not be able to get packs from him tonight. He has taken tonight off so that he's fresh to go for Saturday and Sunday streaming with the PTCS and with the Perfect Team Championship on Sunday. So enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. Let me set up my raid here. EVC. Have a good weekend. Be kind to yourself and someone else as well. We'll see you next episode. Let's go check out EVC.